What is up? Need to grab the drill. Got the drill. Now we need drill bits. Oh yeah. This one should do the trick. I'm gonna drill some holes from the back to the front next to the studs so I know where they are. That's what we're gonna do. So what I wanna do, so I know where these studs are, is gotta go straight as I can. Hold on, you know what? I got a better idea. Now I can get it straighter than before. That wore me out. Being on my knees like that. Keep your jokes to yourself. Huh. That's a little long.
That's what she said.
We'll bring it anyways. You will need the long one.
That's what she said.
But for now, 3-footer should do the trick.
That's what she said.
That's my joke. Damn it, Dwight.
Tomorrow I'll go buy some more liquid nails. All I have is one. And one's not gonna do it. Wood on the left side. Doesn't have to be precise. That's all our nailing points. Pop this back on. Good to go. That's it. Sort of the idea of what I'm going for as far as mixing them up. Alright, right here is kind of the pattern I'm going for, but not really stacked like, I mean, kind of like this, but more lengthwise, you know, edges not meeting up, you know, but kind of like that. So up to this point, I didn't really record any of this because it's a pain in the butt. I did try to record this bottom half, but the part that you're gonna see is pretty much gonna be the rest of this going up and then a little bit of that curve. So there's still a little bit to learn. Alright, now we gotta figure out what to put. So this goes brown, gray, white. So I want a piece of black. I'm gonna use this piece of wood right there.
Make it out of wewd.
I want to get this shape. I don't want this to land on the line. I could go center, kind of like that. I might do that, because I like the way that looks. Alright, I just gotta figure out this curve. Not really hard to do. I just gotta pry that open. Question is, what can I pry it with? And there's my answer. And I need this. And right now, I'm just trying to pry this off a little, so I can slip a piece of paper behind it. I don't recommend doing this, you know, on any other occasion, but I gotta make this curve. The only way to make this curve is to loosen that up. And then from there, grab ourselves a pen, grab ourselves a folder, piece of paper. I want to be flat right there, right? So now you're asking, what about that side? Got you covered. What I want to do is, should have did this in the first place, but I'm a dum-dum. So you're probably thinking, like, Mike, you're a tattoo studio. Why aren't you tattooing? The answer is because I just got done tattooing. So, like any business, if you have time to do stuff, do it. I mean, I could sit around, do nothing, wait for someone to call or pop in, but it's too much to do, you know? As they say in, like, the restaurant industry, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. Okay, so we got the curve there, right? See, what I'm doing is I'm making sure I'm keeping this bottom flush with that wood. So that way, after I cut it, it's gonna be flush with that. Okay, so we got that part. Now, you don't really have to line anything out. That's it. We'll cut this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is face left, face right, with face middle. Face clan, yo. So, I should have marked them. Hold on. I wanna make sure this is accurate. First, what we're gonna do is stretch it out, put it on the wood, exactly where I thought it was. Grab yourself some tape. Tape's always good to have on hand. And then center them on the bottom and on the line. Very important these match up because that's your curve. You know the rule, right?
Measure twice, cut once.
Now it's much better because once you slide this over, that goes right there. Yeah. Alright. I guess we're all learning something new today, aren't we? What I'm learning is I'm just going to keep this the way it was. That's the lesson I've learned today. Boys and girls. To be honest with you, there's really no right or wrong way of doing this. The right way would be to do it and do it right. Okay. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't. I really don't have a freaking clue on how to do this the best way. So, I'm just gonna do it like this. Just like this. What I'm gonna do is just cut a curve in it. From this point to that point. And then after that huge headache of a mess, trying to get this appropriately lined up, draw your line. Keep in mind, this is going to be a hit and miss kind of thing. Like, it may or may not work properly. Now, we got that. Here's the question. Will that match the curve? Lottie-dottie, I think it's time to potty. Let's go find out. inside the line. Don't trip, don't fall. Throw this in the pile of junk. We'll keep this over here. Next thing you do is grab yourself some sandpaper, grab a trash bag, and then kind of even out the top of it, you know? Alright, here comes the true testimony. Oh, because the wood's thin, I can bring it down. Oh, yes! Okay, how does that look? Mwah. So now we only have 2 pieces of 2x4 that it can connect to. So what we do is, what I do, mark the tops, grab yourself a square, find the mark. You don't have to be precise. 2x4s are 1.5 inches thick. I'm gonna go to here, put one here, and then on the edges. Now comes the next step. Simple as a pimple. Waste no time. If you don't do the pilot holes, you're gonna split the wood. Now we need some screws. Big Daddy, grab the glue. Basically, I don't goop it, I just run a smooth little bead. That's it. Here comes the fun part, because now there's glue on it, right? So, alright, gotta move it just enough to be able to bend it down. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put this one in first, the top side. Then, I'm gonna pull this down and put the bottom one in. See, that way they're all flat. See, and that gap is good. That gap's a little high, but whatever. We got black. Let's pick a red. That's better though. That's much better. Yeah, it's mucho better. I think these should be swapped. That definitely should be red, and I think this should be white. I don't have any white ones anymore, but I got this. That's pretty smoky, right? Too close. Hold on. I got this one. Right. That'll do. It's gonna have to do. Got no choice in the matter. It's gonna have to do. Alright, we want pure white, or do we want dirty? This is my dad's drill. Rest his soul. Rest in peace, Pops. It's been almost a month. 7/22 will be a month my dad passed, and it's so weird to even think about it. Like, my dad was alive a month ago. Like, we were talking a month ago. Weird when you think about it like that. Like, ooh, just a month ago. Correct. First one in the stud. Let's go. No, before we go any further. Okay, we're good there. Remember, you're not going into any studs, so you don't want to rush it in there. If you do, you'll strip the sheetrock, and then it's no good. This one's pretty easy too. There's one there, and one there. And rockabilly, boo boo. And it's the same thing, rinse, repeat. Alright, now we pop this bad boy on, eh? Ah, there's a gap. That's what happens when you rush. I shouldn't have. I didn't screw these in. These are gonna have to be my anchor points now.
Wait, this guy had a baby.
That's not a baby. That's
That's a giant anchor.
Meaning, if I screw those in, it's gonna slide that way because of the old screw holes. So I need to put these in first so everything stays in place. We need like a super dark, like this one. I like that texture. But is it different than this? It is. See, I think what I'm gonna do is just finish this row and then call it a day. I'm tired. Beautiful.
How many cuts did it take you to get this one?
Just that one. That's the only piece of black I had left. I mean, I pay more now, but that's the only one I had left at that point. I mean, it's off a little. But if I was a smart guy, what I would have done was traced that with a pencil or pen, and then tried to pop that off. And that way I could bring all the wood up and then trace the wood off the lines. I did the best and easier way. Just put a piece of paper underneath. Nobody's gonna really know. I mean, you can't even pick out 2 flaws. You can pick out 1, but maybe not 2. Exactly. Like flaw 1, this big gap. Didn't realize the wood was broken. Flaw 2. Supposed to be 3. Where? That's bull. I told you couldn't find 3. Besides, that's only 1 you found, so. These don't count. I still have to stain the edges. Don't harp on me there.
Counter's not even.
You got me. Alright, I gotta grab the wood. These are the ones that need to be sanded. That one is already sanded. No, it ain't. No, 3. No, that one's sanded. These 2. Give these a quick sand outside. No. Alright, so we got all our clears. We got our blacks, our naturals, our reds. I think what I'll do is only stain half the batch and then leave the other half empty. So if I need
all the bundles of pallet wood.
Go on Facebook, anybody got pallets? People are more than happy to be dropping them off to you. More than happy. Honestly, I thought I had way too much at one point. Now it turns out I may not have enough. I may have
Did you have to take all the pallets apart?
Yep.
And then tape them up like that?
No, I get the pallet, and then I take a circular saw, chainsaw, whatever I got on hand. I cut the ends off, and then the center ones, I just take the saws off. So I do that, I join them, and then I rip them, and then I put them on a table saw, and just cut the ends smooth. And then I just give them a quick sand on both sides. Nothing fancy. Gets rid of the dirt, and then you get to see all the fancy schmancy.
That's just fancy talk.
Little details. That's what I do. Oh yeah, boy. All right, we'll start with glue everywhere. As I was saying, we're gonna start right here. Always clean up as you go. Not all that will dry. It's not hard to clean up, but I'm glad I have a friend of mine who has a cleaning company. She's coming in to clean this whole mess for me. Going at 5:30 Friday. I'm probably gonna put another row up and then call it quits. So before the battery dies, first off, so you know, I did that whole wall. That's all slate stone. That's what we got so far, right? As we say, looks good like wood.
Because that's not very good to waste wood.
So,
Alright, man. We got the red one up, we got that one. We need some black. This piece has been cut. Fit it up in here. It's a little tight fit, but before I pop it in, I'm gonna drill the holes, put glue on, and pop her on. Hey there, it's me again. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you very much. I muchly appreciate it. And I guess this would also be the time to ask if you could like, subscribe, and please share, ring the bell notification so people know to watch these videos. Because I know there's people like you that like to watch these videos. Alright, I won't keep you any longer, so please enjoy the rest.